Hello everyone, and welcome to Virtual First Friday for September. I'm Tom Benson with Arts Missoula, and I'm here to present the September Arts Missoula Star Award. Now, the Arts Missoula Star began a few years ago, and what we do is each month we recognize a person or a business that has contributed to the arts and made Missoula a better place through the arts. Some of these arts stars are artists, some are musicians, some are businesses that contribute a lot of time and resources to the arts. Some of them are volunteers, sort of behind the scenes people that you don't really maybe know about. Some of them are educators who use arts in the classroom. But they all have a place in our ever-expanding universe of Arts Missoula stars. And with the current COVID-19 pandemic, there are lots of folks out there who have used their creativity to enhance the arts betterment for Missoula. And one of those is Mountain Line. Yes, Mountain Line. I'm standing in front of a Mountain Line bus. Now, the purpose of Mountain Line does not directly involve the arts. It involves great public transportation for Missoula. But I'm going to read you a couple of words from their mission statement, which are connect our community. And they're doing so this summer with their Electric Stream Sessions summer concert series. They've partnered with the Trail 1033 and MAMA, Montana Area Music Association, and they've turned this electric bus into one of the newest concert venues, socially distant concert venues in Missoula. They've had 3 concerts so far, and they have 2 more in September, the next 2 Wednesdays of this month. You can actually see these on mountainline.com. They also are partnering with the Public Art Committee to have a new project at the Downtown Transfer Center. Those submissions are available until September 7th. But I'm happy to present this month's Arts Missoula Star to the General Manager of Mountain Line, Corey Aldridge. So, Corey, congratulations.
Well, thank you. We are honored to receive this award. We at Mountain Line, we support the arts as part of our healthy community, just like public transit, which benefits us all.
Everybody, this is Shanti with Mountain Line. I'm here with Missoula's newest concert venue.
Welcome aboard.
We can do anything. We can. I love you. I really do. Be mine. So thank you for tuning in to Mountain Line live concert. Get ready, because we got somebody else coming up next.
Hi Missoula, I'm Kirsten Paisley with the City of Missoula Public Art Committee, and today I am walking around town to take a look at our 4 new traffic signal boxes for 2020. We had a lot of really amazing submissions this year, and I can't wait to take a look at the final product from our 4 selected artists. Let's take a look. So first, we are at Stevens and Beckwith. This beautiful piece is called Pollinator Haven by Ann Karp. Hi, Ann. So can you tell us a little bit about your piece?
Well, I love flowers and plants and bees, and I was inspired by bee hotels, which we have one of these on the side here, and the importance of pollinators to our ecosystem and to the health of all life on Earth. So I wanted to make a really warm, inviting homage to bees, something to honor them. So we have 3 native species of bees, honeybees, alfalfa leafcutter bees, and there's a couple bumblebees on the other side. And we have several native species of flowers. So it's sort of something to make us feel good, but also to encourage us to have habitat for bees in our neighborhoods.
I love it. Thank you so much for helping beautify our city, Ann.
It was really fun. Thank you so much.
So we are at Russell and Wyoming. This is Dog Days of Summer by Kara Mall. And as you can see, it is still being installed at the moment. Very exciting. Hi, Kara.
Hello.
So can you tell us a little bit about your piece?
Absolutely. This is Dog Days of Summer. I created it with watercolor, ink, graphite, and a little acrylic paint. And then it was scanned into the computer, and Todd Fast Signs manipulated it and turned it into a vinyl print that they are currently installing. I am a big dog lover. I'm an animal lover, but dogs are definitely my favorite. And I created 14 individual dogs, different breeds, small, big, fluffy, scruffy, and created a
look
cohesive
at that
piece.
big guy over there.
Yes. And you can't see, but on top I have my 2 dogs featured.
I love that so much. Such a cute personal feature.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Kara.
Thank
we
you.
love it, and thanks for helping to beautify Missoula.
Thank you.
All right, we are now at Orange Street and 6th. This is Emma Coville's piece. Hi, Emma. And forgive us, Orange and 6th is busy and there's lots of cars, so I'm gonna get kind of close to Emma. Emma, can you tell us about your beautiful piece?
Yeah, I am inspired a lot by architecture and by drawing the environment that I find myself in, and for this piece was mostly inspired by taking walks during lockdown. I live in this neighborhood, and so I would just take pictures of cute houses and flowers, and was really happy every time I saw a cat, because I can't have a cat in my house. And so that's the feeling I wanted to capture with this, like taking a stroll to boost your mood when you're stuck inside all day, and just how beautiful Missoula is.
I love that. Well, the colors are really vibrant and beautiful. I love the little kitty too. Thank you so much for your art and for talking to us today, Emma. Now we are at Broadway and Madison. This beautiful piece that is also still being installed is called Homelands by Monica Gillis Brings Yellow. Hi, Monica.
Hi.
So Monica, can you tell us a little bit about your beautiful piece?
I can. So my piece is called Homelands. Sorry, it's really windy. Because my family is Bitterroot Salish, and something that has always been passed on to me, and my husband, is that the Bitterroot Salish consider Missoula part of the traditional homeland, and that's not always something that is recognized by people that are non-Indian in society. And so I wanted to make a piece that honored that tradition, and that also brought a visual reference to the fact that the Salish were here, and were here for centuries, if not thousands of years, and have names for everything that's around us in the natural world. And also bringing some honor to members of my family, because some of the people in this photo are considered my family's ancestors.
That's amazing. These photos are absolutely beautiful. Awesome. Well, Monica, thank you so much for sharing these stories and your artwork with us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Courtney, and I'm the chair of the City of Missoula Public Art Committee. Thank you so much for watching all of the traffic signal boxes that took place this year in 2020. All of the artists are absolutely amazing, and I encourage you to go and check out each and every one of their signal boxes. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Lauren Korn. I am the director of the Montana Book Festival. I'm coming to you today from our new office space in the Mountain Press building. So first, I would just want to thank Mountain Press and John Reimel for donating this space to us. It was very necessary, and we already feel like we're at home here. I wanted to talk to you about the Montana Book Festival, which is taking place this year, September 10th through the 12th. The festival is made up of both live and pre-recorded events. It's taking place live on Zoom, and it will be live streamed to Facebook and YouTube. And then the pre-recorded events are going to be available on YouTube during the dates and times that we specify on our website, www.montanabookfestival.com. I don't want to talk too long, but I just wanted to say that I think because the festival is taking place online this year, that we had a really unique opportunity to bring in authors who would have otherwise not been able to make it to Montana for an in-person event. So not only do we have Missoula authors and Montana authors and authors from the Pacific Northwest and the Rocky Mountain West, but we have authors from all over the country, and indeed we have a few authors outside of the country as well. So I hope that this year's programming feels to you very dynamic and familiar, but also very new. I think I want to point you in the direction of the website for event information, but I did want to point out a few events, one of which happens the first day of the festival on Thursday morning. Yellowstone Public Radio's Stella Fong and photographer Lynn Donaldson Vermillion are going to be walking their audience through the baking of a rhubarb raspberry polenta cake. And then they'll be chatting about how their cookbook came together, Flavors Under the Big Sky. So I wouldn't miss it if I were you. Also on Thursday is a live literary mashup with Hank Green and contemporary authors Hugh Howey and Gwendolyn N. Nix. Jeremy N. Smith is going to be moderating this kind of Mad Libs game. I think it's going to be really fun, and the audience is urged to participate along with the authors. So, a very interactive game on Thursday. On Friday, we are hosting an event with Submittable. Their Eliza So Fellowship reading will be taking place with the winner, Tiffany Midge, as well as the finalists and the co-runners-up. So that will be really exciting as well. And then on Saturday, our featured event this year is a conversation with Senator John Tester and Pearl Jam's Jeff Ament. They'll be chatting about the senator's new memoir, Grounded, A Senator's Lessons on Winning Back Rural America. The event will be live streamed from Fact and Fiction and moderated by Senator's former Chief of Staff, Erin Murphy. Thank you, Erin, for joining us on, I guess, next Saturday. And I suppose now is a good time to make this announcement as well. Isaac Opitz has been added to that lineup. Isaac will be playing before and after the conversation. So thank you, Isaac, for joining the lineup. Tickets are required for this event, so you can go to www.montanabookfestival.com, and that will spring you over to the Eventbrite page where you can buy a ticket. Tickets include not only viewing of the conversation, but also a copy of Senator Tester's signed book. And then I encourage you, while you're on the website, to donate. Nearly all of our events this year, apart from this Tester event, they're all free. And so the festival is counting on you to support us and to support future programming, like our MBF Plus events that are happening after the festival into the autumn, and next year's festival as well. And maybe for a little incentive, any folks who donate $10 or more to the festival will be entered into a raffle to receive a Montgomery Distillery gift basket, as well as a number of books from this year's festival authors. Okay, I feel like I've rambled enough. I really hope you join us online September 10th through 12th. Again, go to our website to see the schedule of virtual events and to buy merchandise, to donate, to get a feel for what this year is going to be. www.montanabookfestival.com. Thanks so much.
The University of Montana Residency was established in 2011 at the Clay Studio of Missoula as a means of awarding one student per summer the gift of time and space to sustain their studio endeavors. Since 2011, residencies have been awarded to 10 individual postbac and undergrad students at the University of Montana, supporting emerging talent in the ceramics field. This exhibit highlights recent works created by individuals who have been UM residents over the past decade.
Our partner, Sue Savage, describes her work as whimsical polymer clay. We call it exquisite.
When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and am free. The Peace of Wild Things by Wendell Berry.
This is Kendall Jubb at Murphy Jubb Fine Art, 210 North Higgins in beautiful Missoula, Montana. And today for our gallery walk, I'm going to actually do a little demo of my watercolors. And we're hoping in other videos we can get other of our artists to also show you a little bit of what we do to achieve our paintings. So I'm a watercolorist, and as a watercolorist, I'm always trying to preserve my lights. So I start with painting all of the light stuff first. And on this painting, I started on the very far left corner, the phlox, tall phlox there, and kind of moved my way around across the yellow of the sunflowers and on down until this stage where I'm putting in more of the darks, which is the exciting part. And shapes start to meet each other and create interesting dynamic in between the shapes. And besides just fun putting this together like pieces of a puzzle, it's also expressing my real inspiration I get from our garden and from nature in general in Montana. It's so inspiring and uplifting. So anyway, I'm going to start doing a little painting here, and I saved the center of this sunflower for you. And here's my palette. Sort of messy, but I like all these in-between colors so that I don't have to remake them all the time. So I'm mixing up some burnt umber here, and I'm going to put a little touch of black gouache in there. And I'm just layering this on at this stage. Now, it's so hard to actually talk and paint at the same time, but I'm going to do my best. So here I'm going to kind of soften that line, and I'm going to take a little space here, and with a smaller brush put on a little black detail, which I will later on make more solid. I just kind of wanted to get this in here to start with. Back to the brown. Trying to go sort of fast. Now we are open for First Friday with music on the balcony by the Pescaderos, and I hope everyone can come by for a visit. We're all masked up and we try to socially distance, and so it's safe to come and look at art here on First Friday, but we're also open Monday through Saturday. It makes such a difference to actually see art in person. It totally changes from the image of art on a photograph or a video. Okay, here comes more black. I'm just trying to think of what's exciting to watch. Just gonna put some of that black on in the center. So that's half the fun of watercolor, is just watching the water move the paint around. That's what really hooked me on watercolor, is just, it seems like almost in a live thing. Here comes some more black. I want to be able to move on to some other color too, so you can see what I do there. So this is the first coat on the center. These centers have had a subsequent coat to get more texture. This one has not had the second coat yet, which will come, and this will also get a second coat to get more in there. All right, so here's a second coat on the yellow. Just get a little bit more dimension in the petal itself. You dive into this yellow here. You can see I often paint with two brushes at the same time, just to preserve the purity of my color. Okay, so I'm gonna bounce around and let that dry now. So that's a little bit about how I paint and how I go about it. And I hope everyone will be able to come by and visit us on First Friday. Thanks for watching the video.